The Nigerian Army Day celebration is an annual event held on 6 July in solemn remembrance of the historic first shot, which marks the commencement of the country's unfortunate 30-month civil war to keep Nigeria one. Consequently, the Nigerian Army uses the day to reflect on its performances in the previous year and make projections for the following year. The Nigerian Army Day celebration was first celebrated on 6 July 1978. This 2018 celebration also marks the 155th year of the existence of the Nigerian Army. This year's Nigerian Army Day celebration, which had as its theme the Nigerian Army and National Security, a panacea for Nigeria's economic development, commenced with a press briefing by the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai. He stated that the week-long celebration is an important annual event in the calendar of the Nigerian Army due to its significance.
This unfortunate 30-month-long Nigerian civil war was announced by a shot that was fired on the 6th of July 1967 at Karkem, which is in present-day Cross River State. The Nigerian Civil War was fought to keep Nigeria one, and a lot of soldiers paid the supreme price in that process. The Nigerian Army Day celebration is therefore a constant reminder of sacrifices paid by troops, most of whom, as I said, laid down their lives to ensure we remain united as a nation.
It offers the Nigerian Army an opportunity to take stock, access its performances, interface with the public, set goals for a succeeding year with a view to ascertaining a highly professional army that is well-trained and combat-ready. Also, a special Jumat and interdenominational church services were held in all Nigerian Army barracks in the nation. In a sermon at the Memalari Cantonment, Central Mosque, Maiduguri, the Director of Islamic Affairs, Brigadier General Shehu Mustafa, thanked Allah for the opportunity given to personnel to witness and participate in this year's Army Day celebration. He advised Muslim faithful to be prayerful in all their activities and to desist from extremism as well as arrogant behaviors, because these could lead believers to hell. In a goodwill message to the troops, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, reiterated his commitment at ensuring that the Nigerian Army becomes more professionally responsive and the pride of the nation, in particular, and Africa at large.
I will try to remain focused, disciplined, and loyal to constituted authority while ensuring that we carry out our roles effectively. I hope the recently concluded seasons of both the Ramadan fasting was spiritually rewarding, uplifting, and an opportunity to uplift our spirits while renewing our commitments to Nigerian Army and nation at large. May I at this point reiterate my total commitment at achieving my mission in the Nigerian Army. It is my desire to further transform the Nigerian Army into a more poised and responsive force that will effectively tackle contemporary security challenges.
Sanitation exercises were carried out as part of civil-military relation activities in selected locations. The Chief of Army Staff, who flagged off the sanitation exercise at Gudumbali, also donated 2 tractors to Guzamala local government area in order to ease farming activities in the area, as well as commissioned a cenotaph at the former location of 157 Task Force Battalion that was attacked by the Boko Haram terrorists.
I'm pleased to be here to flag off the sanitation exercise for Nigerian Army Day celebration 2018. This exercise is currently ongoing in all Nigerian Army formations, and we chose this place as a symbolic gesture to further consolidate on our successes in the Northeast operation against the Boko Haram insurgents. This sanitation exercise is one of the series of activities which will be taking place during the week-long Nigerian Army Day celebration 2018. The Nigerian Army is supporting the farming efforts here with additional 2 tractors. Today we are going to formally commission this cenotaph in memory of our fallen heroes, especially those that paid the supreme price here in Buzamala local government and indeed the whole of northern Borno. This cenotaph will remain in our memories so that it will be a symbol that anyone that comes here will associate himself and pray for the repose of the fallen heroes in this operation. My honor and privilege to cut this tape to formally declare this place open in memory of fallen heroes, and they will forever remain in our hearts. So help us God. Amen.
In the same vein, at the interdenominational church service held at St. Bartholomew Military Church, Mimilari Cantonment, Maiduguri, the officiating priest, the vicar and director chaplain services, Protestant, Brigadier General, Reverend Dawok Danfulani, enjoined personnel and their families to always put their trust in God, stating that victory comes from God alone. As part of activities marking this year's Nigerian Army Day celebration, the Nigerian Army also organized free medical outreach at Polo Jidari, Maiduguri Metropolis, where the Chief of Army Staff administered vaccines on children. The 2018 Army Day celebration had in attendance Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, Vice President, members of the National Assembly, state governors, service chiefs, senior military officers, serving and retired, members of the diplomatic corps, heads of other security agencies, among others. Vice President Yemi Oshibajo, who was also the guest of honor at the mini trade fair and military equipment exhibition, stated that the Nigerian Army has been present at every phase and epoch of our national journey, in good times and bad, even long before we became a nation.
The Army has been present at every phase and epoch of our national journey, in good times and in bad, even long before we became a nation. It has fought wars at home and abroad to secure the country and keep it united. It has produced leaders and statesmen and suffered loss and setback. In all of this, it has kept going proudly. The theme of this year's celebration, the Nigerian Army and national security, a panacea for Nigeria's economic development, fittingly connects security and economic development. As President Muhammadu Buhari has often said, you can only develop a country that you have first secured successfully. We're here to celebrate the gallantry of our soldiers, men and women from every part of Nigeria, of different faiths and tribes and tongues, gathered to fight and defeat a common enemy.
Various organizations, including Adamawa, Borno, and Yobe Chambers of Commerce and Industry, other affiliate members, were at the occasion to showcase their products as well as the rich cultural heritage of their various states, while the Nigerian Army also showcased its prototype helicopter as well as the mines-resistance anti-armor protection vehicle locally manufactured by the Nigerian Army in partnership with Proforce Company Limited, an indigenous company.
It is delightful to note that the Nigerian Army has invited various organizations, such as the Adamawa, Borno, and Yobe Chambers of Commerce and Industry, and their affiliates to the mini trade fair and military equipment exhibition section of this year's celebrations to showcase their products as well as the rich cultural heritage of their various states. This year's Nigeria Army Day celebration has also been an opportunity to showcase the Nigerian Army's achievements and transformational strides in research and development and technological advances, innovation, and also in civil-military relations.
In their separate remarks, the Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu, the Senate President, Senator Bukola Saraki, represented by the Chairman Senate Committee on Defense, Senator George Akume, and Chairman House Committee, Army, Honorable Rumande Shawulu, commended the Nigerian Army for its technological advancement and self-reliance. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, who was accompanied by the Executive Governor of Borno State, Honorable Minister of Defense, the Chief of Army Staff, and other eminent personalities, were conducted around various stands at the exhibition by the Chairman Exhibition Committee and Chief of Innovation and Transformation, Major General Chikezie Ude.
So the steel band is also provided by they are manufactured here in Nigeria.
The event also witnessed the Chief of Army Staff Commendation Award to deserving officers and soldiers who distinguished themselves in various disciplines, while late Sergeant Patience Bion was posthumously conferred with Shield Award received by Sergeant Seth Audu on behalf of the deceased. At the grand finale, which climaxes activities marking the Nigerian Army Day celebration 2018, the special guest of honor, President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, commissioned the Mines Resistance Anti-Armor Protection Vehicle, locally manufactured by Nigerian Army in partnership with Proforce Company Limited.
This is the first tool that they have delivered to the Nigerian Army. Thank you, sir.
I'm very pleased that there is a lot of national input in this production, make it perhaps more affordable. Federal government to provide the army. I'm pleased to be briefed on this national in technology transfer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
After the commissioning, His Excellency went around to inspect the vehicle. The Nigerian Army Day Celebration 2018 also witnessed the unveiling of the Nigerian Army prototype helicopter, which is currently being undertaken in Nigerian Army Central Workshop located at Rigachikun, Kaduna by Captain Seson Ogundele of the Nigerian Army Electrical and Mechanical Engineers Corps, and being supervised by the Commander, Brigadier General Hassan Tafida. The project, which commenced on the 26th April 2016, has passed lift test up to 10 meters above the ground, despite some setbacks at various times of its development. However, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukuri Suburatai, gave the project the desired financial boost and got it on course again. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Yusuf Tukuri Buratai, stated that the 2018 edition of the Nigerian Army Day celebration is unique and intended to celebrate the Army's achievement as well as showcase its transformational strides in innovation, research and development, civil-military relations, and technological advances. General Buratai expressed optimism that the Nigerian Army will consolidate in its successes against the Boko Haram insurgents who are currently on the run and will ensure safety and stability of returnees in their various communities to enable them continue their legitimate activities.
May I, on behalf of the entire Nigerian Army family, most sincerely thank Your Excellency, Commander-in-Chief President Muhammadu Buhari, for finding time to grace this occasion. The events for this year's Nigerian Army Day celebration began since the 29th of June and is climaxing today here in Monguno. This year's celebration is unique as it is intended to celebrate the Nigerian Army's achievements as well as showcase the Army's transformational strides in innovation, research and development, civil-military relations, and technological advances. Recent developments in our country, in our security environment, have necessitated the need for the Nigerian Army to intensify efforts in research and development. The country's contemporary security threats requires readiness by the Nigerian Army in the area of training and equipment to counter them. This is the reason why we have infused for the first time ever, Nigerian Army humanitarian operations, military equipment display, exhibition, and also a mini trade fair in the week-long celebrations. It is a complete deviation from the traditional parade and show of force. Your Excellency, the theme for this year's celebration is the Nigerian Army and National Security, a panacea for Nigeria's economic development. This theme was carefully chosen in line with Her Excellency's cardinal policies on security, economy, and anti-corruption, as well as to reflect the Nigerian Army's technological strides and contributions to national security and development. The Nigerian Army has keyed into the policy drive of Mr. President and is ever willing to contribute its quota to national security and economic development.
This year's Army Day celebration climaxed with Operation Last Hold, which is strategically designed to ease the total defeat of Boko Haram remnants, facilitate the relocation of internally displaced persons to their communities, restore fishing, farming and other economic activities in the Lake Chad Basin, as well as improve civil-military relations. All these are evidences that the Nigerian Army is not only proficient in counter-terrorism and counter-insurgency operations, but has also keyed into technological and economic drive of the current administration to achieve self-sufficiency and local production of some of our defense needs. In his remarks, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Gabriel Olonishakin, commended the Nigerian Army's continued assistance to internally displaced persons in the northeast and efforts to relocate them back to their central homes and resume farming, fishing, and other economic activities. General Olonishakin stated that the achievements of sustainable peace and stability needed in the region for economic development is commendable as opposed to the practice in the past where armed banditry was the order of the day, and expressed optimism that sustainable peace and stability have been achieved in the northeast.
The 2018 edition of the Nigerian Army Day celebration has clearly brought to the fore not only the combat efficiency of the Nigerian Army, but also its ability to facilitate humanitarian and socio-economic activities necessary for the construction and rehabilitation of the area affected by the Boko Haram insurgency. As the Chief of Defense Staff of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, I feel elated to have witnessed the beginning and today the grand finale of the Nigerian Army Day celebration 2018. I sincerely rejoice with the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General T.Y. Buratai, officers and soldiers of the Nigerian Army on this grand occasion. It is important to highlight the achievement of the Nigerian Army Day celebration 2018 especially as it signifies the continuation of socio-economic activities in the Northeast for the development of our dear country, Nigeria, following the defeat of the Boko Haram insurgency. This year's celebration featured exhibition of military hardware, verbal demonstration, and a airborne display. It also involved a trade fair by various manufacturing industries, humanitarian agencies, and entrepreneurs, and various outreaches to the local communities. All these are enough evidence that the Nigerian Army is not only proficient in counter-terrorism and counter-insurgency operations, but also appreciate the importance of non-kinetic humanitarian operations, using civil-military cooperation as a tool to facilitate reconstruction at the end of hostilities and win the hearts and minds of the local populace. These two-pronged approaches have clearly achieved the strategic objective of peace and stability as amplified by Operation Last Call, which comprises both kinetic and non-kinetic activities for containing the remnants of Boko Haram insurgents in the Lake Chad Basin, thereby facilitating the safe return of internally displaced persons to their ancestral homes.
Also, the Honorable Minister of Defense, Mohammed Mansour Dan Ali, acknowledged that it is worthy to celebrate the Nigerian Army, one of the nation's values of national power. The minister commended the Army for showcasing the various locally manufactured products in the northeastern states, which were evidences that the Nigerian Army has keyed into the economic development policy of the present administration through its drive to revive local activities in the affected areas. Also, His Excellency the Executive Governor of Borno State, Alhaji Kashim Shettima, lauded the efforts of the Nigerian Army in the restoration of peace in the state.
We cannot thank the Nigerian Armed Forces enough for saving us from existential threats. So we have moved from the days of pessimism to the days of optimism.
This year's Army Day celebration also witnessed airborne jump and rappelling, as well as demonstration of raid operation by special forces and rescue missions as expository of troops' combat capacity and readiness. In a remark during the grand finale, President Muhammadu Buhari commended the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukuriso Buratai, and troops of the Nigerian Army for their resilience, courage, and meticulous efforts in keeping Nigeria one.
I am particularly elated with the choice of the venue for this year's celebration here in Monguno, northern Borno State. The choice of this venue is very noteworthy and assuring to all Nigerians that the negative history which was associated with the Northeast in the past decade is now gradually becoming a thing of the past. We are aware of the effects of Boko Haram insurgency on the livelihood, economy, and security of the Northeast people. I am very much aware that this year's week-long celebration began on Friday, 29th of June, and is culminating today, the 6th of July, 2018. This year's celebration is designed to showcase Nigerian Army's personnel and equipment, as well as the combat capability of the Nigerian Army. I am also aware that this occasion is intended to celebrate Nigerian Army's achievements and also to emphasize the Army's transformational strides in innovation research and development, civil-military relations, and technological advances. Furthermore, today's event has provided the military operation, codenamed Operation Last Hold, opportunity to showcase its skills.
He stated that the celebration is very much in line with his administration's three cardinal policies, which are security, economy, and anti-corruption. He said the theme chosen for this year's celebration is very apt and will offer much-needed solutions to the overall security architecture of Nigeria.
This year's celebration is very much in line with this administration's three cardinal policies, which are security, economy, and anti-corruption. The theme chosen for this year's celebration, and I quote, Nigerian Army and National Security, a panacea for economic development, unquote, is very apt and will offer much needed solution to the overall security architecture of our nation. Our nation is safe again, thanks to the efforts of our security agencies.
President Buhari commended the daily and steady progress of the gallant troops as they carry out clearance operations along the fringes of Lake Chad Basin and northern Borno, as a result of which members of the Boko Haram insurgents now surrender willingly in their numbers to troops. The president expressed satisfaction on the efforts made by security agencies to tackle all other forms of security challenges in other parts of the country. He applauded the Chief of Defense Staff and service chiefs for their role in leading their subordinates in protecting the country and the citizens. A grand gala night was also organized for dignitaries to mark the successful end of the 2018 Army Day celebration, during which the Chief of Army Staff thanked invited guests and the various organizing committee for their tireless efforts which saw to the success of the celebration.
Let me also commend the organizers of this year's event for a job well done. And this gala night further symbolizes the return of peace to the Northeast, and we give glory to Almighty God. Thank you and God bless.
Cultural troops also entertained guests at the event.